What's good, YouTube? What's good, man? We here, we here. We locked in, man. Let's see who we get on here. It's Wednesday, June 11th. You know, today is my grandpa birthday, man. RP to the GOAT. We're gonna start that one off there. Start it off, man. RP to the GOAT. He passed away when I was like 11. I'm 27 now. So almost 28. He been gone about 17 years. So RP granddad, man. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's your boy Fizz-A. You already know the vibes. Tapping in, man. Tapping back in. Still pushing love, fitness, and positivity, man. That's all. I'm gonna keep the same message, stand on the same message, man. You know? And that's what it is. Keep going up, keep grinding. You know, I'm gonna keep pushing these challenges, keep pushing these ebooks. And we're just gonna keep going up, man. I'm in grind mode, man. I'm on the grind right now. Shout out to, all the real ones out there, man. Shout out to the solid people, the genuine ones out there, man. That's who I'm on here for, man. I'm on here for the real ones. The ones that's trying to level up, the ones that want to get in shape, the ones that, just trying to grind, man. Just be in a better space, man. Get this, put themselves and their family in a better position, man. I'm on here to network and connect with the real ones. So, if you're catching this after I post it, I appreciate you for tapping in, rocking with me. Tap that sub, man. Smash that sub. This the year, man. We going up. Going up, man. I've been manifesting it, documenting it real time, but this the year, man. It don't matter if ain't nobody in here or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna show up, still being disciplined. Still being disciplined. Zero people, nope, none, still showing up, man. What's up, Dylan? How you doing, bro? I'm just talking about grinding, staying disciplined, showing up, being consistent, even when nobody watching, nobody listening, nobody viewing, I've been going through like a plateau with my content, but still just showing up, man. What's up? How y'all doing? Let me know where you from. Let me know what city, state, or country you from. I'm from Ohio, from the United States. I'm a personal trainer, fitness entrepreneur, fitness content creator. For anybody that was wondering, I'm 27 and I'm from Lorain, Ohio. I'm from Ohio, man. But yeah, man, I'm just talking grind, man, just grind. I go on TikTok too. If y'all want to check out my TikTok, it's Fizz365, FITZAY365. I go on TikTok as well. I've been posting over there consistently, posting on here consistently. Just sharing my fitness journey with the world. And just trying to reach as many people as I can, man. I've been at this for about a little over 6 years now. I've been posting my fitness content for a little over 6 years now. Just between, platforms. Yeah, between platforms, I've been posting for a little over 6 years between Instagram and TikTok. Really Instagram the longest. I've been on TikTok for the past 2 years. I've been on TikTok maybe 2-3 years, and I've been posting on YouTube maybe 2 years, a little over 2 years, something around there. I post shorts daily though. Shorts daily, just daily content and daily workouts, man. Just staying at it, just staying down for the come up, man. Just believing in the dream, believing in the vision. And anybody that's locked in with me now, that's here now, they here, early, before the rest of the world really discover me, you know what I mean? And that's the grind, man. I've been doing this for years, traveling to record workouts, to post, just trying to help make an impact, giving out free value, free content. I've been doing it for years, traveling all around Ohio. I done been to, all over, man. All over Cleveland. I done been to a few places in Columbus. I'm from Ohio, so, I've traveled, just to record content, just to make decent content. What's up, y'all? Smash that follow, man. If y'all just discovering me, smash that follow. Or that's subscribe. Smash that sub for me. I'm on the road to 1K. I'm trying to, just keep growing, keep helping as many people as I can, and get this channel monetized, man. Get this channel monetized, and keep my foot on the gas, and just keep running it up, and just make an impact on the world, man. A lot of clown content, a lot of content without substance, is being pushed out right now. It really ain't too many real ones, too many solid people that you see. Lil Babe, how you doing? It's not too many real solid people that you see out here nowadays, you know what I mean? Everybody is rage baiting and, just clowning for real, for real. You post motivational videos, that's what's up, man. I kind of do a little motivational too with my fitness content. I post fitness, that's my niche. I'm a workout guy. I'm a personal trainer. I've been training for the past little over 4 years. I've been working on myself. I got certified 4 years ago to train, but I've been working on myself since 2018. Since November 2018, I've been training myself. David Goggins, yeah, I know him. Yeah, I know David. I watch some of his videos sometimes. He real motivational. I was watching a video really not too long ago of him, and he was doing like squats and lunges, and he was just burning out. He wasn't even keeping track. He was just going. He did, I don't even know how many he did, how many lunges and squats he did, but he had me motivated though. I'm like, man, I want to get up and go work out right now. You have 6 channels? That's what's up, man. Keep grinding. Keep grinding. If you could get every channel monetized, that's 6 streams of income, bro. You get every channel monetized, that's 6 streams of income. That's what's up though. I got 2 channels. I have this channel and I have a stock channel. I trade in the stock market too. I'm an investor. I invest too long term. And I have a stock channel too. But my stock channel is faceless. I really have 3 YouTube channels, honestly. I have this one, my fitness channel, Fizz8365. Then I have my stock channel. I haven't posted anything on the stock channel, maybe a couple shorts, but that's about it. I got the stock channel, which is Stockmaster_, and then I have a page called Bedtime Vibes. That's the sleep automation page. So my sleep automation page and my stock talk. Not my stock talk, but my stock YouTube channel. And I also have a stock channel for on TikTok. I have a stock talk. That's a faceless page though, so I don't ever post my face on the stock page. They all empty now. I'm trying to upload some videos on them. That's what's up, man. Get them videos out there, share it with the world. That's what I'm on here doing, man. Just trying to share what I can with the world. Whoever cares, whoever listening, whoever rocking with me. And I've already, I've been on here and talked to people from all over the world. That's what's up, all of them faceless. Yeah, that's what's up, bro. If those blow, if you could get those channels monetized, you're gonna be good. You would never have nobody even know it's you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be eating, running it up, and nobody even gonna know it's you. So that's what's up, bro. Keep grinding. Where you from, man? How old are you and where you from? I got a slight workout in earlier. I was doing some push-ups. You from Morocco? Okay, man, that's what's up. I'm from the United States. Do you like it out there? Yeah, man, I'm just showing up, And through TikTok, being live on TikTok, I've realized though, like my message, my voice, my just everything, my aura, people rock with my vibes and my, just me being genuine and real. So it's just about me finding the right audience and connecting with the right people. Yeah, that's what's up. You like it out there? How old are you, bro? But yeah, it's just about me connecting with the right people, man, and staying locked in. How much push-ups can I do? I could do a lot, bro. I could do a lot. How many can you do? No, I'm just trying to stay locked in, though. Staying consistent. I was just on here yesterday morning, or maybe, yeah. No, it was this morning, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I was just on here this morning. So, I'm just trying to keep connecting with people. like I said, people rock with me, man. I know they do. I don't know if it's the algorithm, if I'm just not reaching the right people, right crowd, if I'm not hitting the out, I don't know, but I know people in the world mess with me, man. I've talked to too many people from different countries and different states, and I know I get love. It's just a matter of time, man. Staying consistent, matter of time, just staying locked in. I just been staying locked in, dropping every single day, foot on the gas every single day, multiple videos and posts a day. I'm a machine, you know. It's people bigger than me that ain't grinding as hard, Cause I'm locked in. That's how hungry I am, and I'm gonna keep this hunger. I'm gonna keep this flame. I'm gonna keep the grind. That this mindset. I'm never gonna take my foot off the gas, especially when I make it, cause I know like what I went through, what I came from, you know, who I do it for, all of that, man. I feel it though. I don't know when. I mean, I can say I kind of know how it's gonna happen, but it's really just, me finding my way through the algorithm. That's all it really takes nowadays. Like, are you one post away from being out of here? Pretty much. I mean, I can't say everybody. I mean, anybody kind of could blow up in a way, but not really. But you kind of really just one post away, if you look at it like that. If you hit the algorithm the right way, you gone. You gone. I've been posting, man. I've been dropping. I've been throwing my bait out there, and we're just gonna, seeing what's gonna stick. We're gonna see. But if you here now, you rock with me, keep moving. For sure, bro. You already know I'm definitely gotta keep moving. Gotta keep grinding. Gotta keep grinding, man. I appreciate you for just, tapping in and just, connecting with me, man. That's what I'm on here for. I'm here to network and, meet people from all over the world and, inspire people and motivate people and influence people. That's what I'm on here for, man. So if y'all rocking with that, if you like working out, if you like motivation, you like discipline, tap in. I'm showing discipline, man. I'm showing discipline in real time. I'm 27 years old, but I'm showing discipline in real time. I know I haven't been getting too much traction on here, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still showing up, still, pushing my word, pushing my message, peace, love, and fitness, and grinding. What's up, John? How you doing, bro? What's up, man? Where you from? I was just talking about just showing up, man. I've been doing this. I've been posting content for over 6 years, fitness content, grinding, sharing my workouts, sharing my story, all of that, and I'm just staying consistent. Even though I've been doing it for so long, I've seen growth, but we all go through that plateau phase where you post and you just few hundred views ain't nothing really, it's just stagnant. So right now I'm just staying consistent through that stagnant phase. Doing good, bro. Just got home from work. How you doing, brother? I subbed the other night. I appreciate you, man. That's love, bro. I'm doing all right, man. Just grinding, staying in, hanging in here and showing up. Grinding, hanging in here and showing up, man. Appreciate you for tapping in, bro. What you do for work, man? I'm off today, so I'm just, I spent some time with my kids. Took them to the little jump park out here where I'm at. Go let them have some fun, jumped around with them. Went and seen my mom for a little bit. I got a workout in when I was at my mom's. I've been doing body weight training, so I just did some decline push-ups, got some push-ups in when I was over there visiting Mom Dukes. Now I'm back at the crib, man, so I said, why not tap in on YouTube for a little bit, see what's going on. I can't go on TikTok live right now. They got me banned. They got me banned on TikTok for a week. Yes, sir. Don't get discouraged. Keep grinding. When you was expected, you will have blown up. Yeah, that's real, bro. You right though, man. When I least expect it, and I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing it for years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it really could happen at any moment. That's how I've been feeling lately. It's kind of like that pressure cooker. Like it's heating up. That momentum is getting there. I feel it. But like you said, bro, you right though. Like. And it's really more so, it ain't even about just blowing up and being cool about it. I really want to help people, man. That's my goal, is just to help people, inspire people, motivate people. I've been through a lot. I've lost family members, lost friends. I've lost people to, you know, incarcerated, all types of different things. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have took so many different routes growing up, you know, and I had a daughter when I was 17. You know, I'm 27 now, so I've been a father almost 10 years. You know, I have 3 children now, but you know, I had my first daughter when I was 17. So it's just like, you know, I just got a story. Got a story, man. Story to tell, man. Story to share with the world. And I've been planning on doing like a long form video on here specifically for YouTube. You know, I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I'm thinking about doing like a vlog of where I'm from. You know, I'm from Lorain, Ohio. You know, I'm gonna take y'all. Excuse me. I'm gonna take y'all, you know, to my old house where I used to live. You know, where I stayed at for 10 years. Take y'all to every house that I grew up in. You know, take y'all to my schools that I went to, and really just show y'all where I'm from and how I grew up, and show y'all, you know, what it is. I'm gonna do a video like that, man. It's gonna be a smooth vlog. Facts, man. Helping people. That's all I'm on, man. Just love, fitness, and positivity, bro. You know, it's too much crazy stuff, too much negativity. I'm just on here just trying to grow and network. That's all. I'm growing network, bro. Yeah, I already have a brand, bro. G-Max. I already got a brand. My business is Humble Fitness LLC. You know, my brand is Humble Fitness LLC. Basically, that's the name of my business. Like I said, I got my LLC from my training business in 2021. So I've been up and running, you know, small business owner for 4 years now. So I got my own brand for sure. You know, and me marketing myself, posting my workout, sharing sharing all of that. That's my brand. I'm my brand. I'm my own machine, my own support, my own, you know, I'm my own everything, which I ain't expecting, you know, I ain't asking for no pity party or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm my own, you know, my own man. Only one grinding for real, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to hold it down, you know, and just you know, stay with it, man. Stay with it. Trying to stay with it, man. But it's been a good day, man. It's a nice day here in Ohio. Weather good. I'm feeling good. Got a good workout in. You know what's up. Any other advice for you? Um, just you know, just believe, man. Just believe in yourself. You know, I don't know what you going through, how you feeling, where you at, you know, or what you done been through. But just hang in there, man. You know, even if life going good, you know, it could always get better and it always could get worse. And even if it's bad, you know, it could be worse and it could get better. So it's like you just gotta hang in there, man, and just stay focused, block out the noise, stay locked in, and you know, just believe in yourself, bro. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm just believing in myself. When nobody listening, when nobody's watching, you know, I'm staying consistent, bro. I'm posting. I'm telling you, man, my videos I posted, and it's 200 views, 300 views, 400 views. You know, I post a short. The shorts get 1,000 views, 1,000 views, 1,000 views. You're plateauing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still showing up, still showing up, still showing up, still knowing, believing I'm gonna break through, you know, and impact more people. You know, and you gotta have that mindset. That's my advice, man. Just to keep going, stay resilient, you know, and just stay locked in. And I know I'm not the only person in the world that feels this way, that goes through it. You know, maybe not. I feel like maybe not enough people are speaking on it. You know, everybody come on here and perceive to be rich and they flashy and they got cars and they got money, and that's cool if you do. I'm not knocking nobody. You know, that's all the goal. That's the, you know, trying to get there, provide for our families, generational wealth. But you know, people got to start opening up about the grind, man, and where they come from, and you know what they went through, and you know, show those losses and tell those lost stories, and that's the real, man. So you know, like I said, my advice is just, you know, stay grounded, stay locked in, and just believe in yourself, man. You know, that's how I feel. I know, you know, I feel like a man with a plan is better than a man with no plan at all. A man who stands for something is, you know, a man who stands for something. A man who stands for nothing will fall for. Wait, hold on, I got the quote mixed up. Let me think real quick. A man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. My fault. I got that tatted on me. I just had it mixed up for a second. A man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. Stay grinding, grounded, bro. For sure, man. You too, John. Appreciate you for tapping in and being the real one, bro. You know, good meeting you again, man. You stay safe where you at, and bless up to you, bro. Bless up, man. Bless up, bro. You know, that's the real, man. That's real spill, man. Real spill grinding. Just trying to go up, man. Reach as many people as I can. You know, it's 8 billion people on this planet, dog. 8 billion people. I mean, think about that. 8 billion people. You don't need every single person on the planet, you know, for you to be successful. You know, you don't need to impact every person. You know, if you can, that's great. But you really need only a few 100,000, few thousand, you know, few million, and you good. And that's what, you know, I'm on a mission, man. I'm on a mission to reach some people. You know, I know it's like-minded people that's thinking like I am right at this moment. There's too many people in the world. I know there's people out there that's just scrolling, wondering, like, man, I'm looking for somebody that's like me, that's solid, that's real, that maybe even works out, that's trying to influence. You know, I know there's somebody out there looking for this video right now. Somebody out there in the world, you know what I'm saying? I'm not working out right now. Usually I'm working out, but I know it's still somebody out there that's looking for just good energy and good vibe. Now, if they, you know, if the algorithm push the video to them, I can't control that. All I can do is show up, though. And that's my message to everybody, though. Like, all you can do is just show up, man, and be consistent. We can't control time, you know what I'm saying? So I might feel like it's, you know, it's time right now, or it's been, you know, it's been trickling down and this, you know, but all we could do is show up, man. All I could do is grind. And like before I came on here, and I've always been grinding, you know, I've been grind. But now lately I just been hitting to the point where it's like, I'm not gonna give up, you know, I'm not gonna stop posting, I'm not gonna quit. But I'm gonna be just realistic and be real and authentic, and you know, and this shit ain't been moving how I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, even after I've been doing it for 6 years, you know? And I've tried different things, you know what I'm saying? I've switched up the content, I've, you know, took little breaks, I did different things, you know what I'm saying? I've tried it all. I posted different times, I posted early, late, you know, I've did everything, bro, like everything you could think of, you know, hooks on everything you could think of, you know, and it still just ain't really, you know, I'm still plateauing, man, but I'm still showing up. Facts, bro, I'm still going, man. They low, but I'm still going. The numbers is low right now, bro, but I know they won't be low forever, man. You know, the numbers is low, but I'm still, you know, I'm still pushing hard. I'm still showing up like it's, I got millions of people, thousands of people watching, you know, and that's the mindset and that's the grind you gotta have. That's the mindset and grind you gotta have. But like I was saying, you know, when I first was coming on here, it was really just, obviously I'm always grinding. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've always grinded. But lately it's like, man, I'm just gonna just be more transparent. Keep moving. Thanks for the advice. I appreciate you, man, for tapping in. You know, hit that sub, bro. Hit that sub for me, man. Let's run it up. Appreciate you for tapping in. You have a good night, man. You know, I'm still here, man. 0 people or no people, you know, and even if you catch it, see you around, bro. You know, 0 people or none, you know what I'm saying? Even if, you know, I post this and people catch it after, you know, after it's posted, you know, I rock with you, I appreciate you. Hope y'all having a great one, man. I don't know where you at. If you can understand me, I don't know where you at, what you going through, but you know, I rock with you, and you know, we're gonna level up and grind together if you here, man. If you here right now, I don't know how many subs I'm at, 500 or something, but if you here now, you know, you hear before it really moves, before it really take off, before this whole Fit Zay movement really blow to the world, man. I'm telling you, I got the heart, I got the charisma, I got the grind, the work ethic. I've been doing it, you know, it's proven. You know, I've stuck through it, you know, through years of plateauing, years of, you know, I see a spike and then it drops and spike, drop, plateau. You know, I've been through it all, you know, so I'm just gonna keep showing up. I got a family I want to provide for that I'm gonna provide for, you know. I got a mother, so it's like I can't give up, man. If I give up, who gonna do it for me? Who gonna do it for them? Who gonna create generational wealth for them? So I gotta keep going, man. And like I said, I know it's people out there that feel me and that's, you know, going through maybe even the same thing, feeling the same way, that they've been posting and grinding and trying and, you know, limited resources, and maybe they don't got money. You know, sometimes I go through that. You know, I'm not rich, but sometimes I'm lack of money, you know, and it's hard to do what I need to do, or it's hard for me. You know what I'm saying? I go through that just like everybody else. And I'm just being real about it, man. You know, I struggle just like everybody else, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you know, I'm smart though. You know, I got the right mindset, all of that. You know, but it's just about reaching the right people. You know, it's like I got the right mindset. You know what you gonna do when you get the bag, but you just going through the ups and downs, the trials and tribulations. You know, so that's kind of where I've been at, man. Just hanging in there. You know, just believing, just going strong, going through the trials and tribulations, through the ups and downs, and still giving out the content every day, man. Still showing up. You know, you wouldn't know if I was going through something because shoot, I really don't say it much, but you know, I go through stuff just like everybody else, dog. No, that's real. I'm gonna keep showing up, man. You know, keep dropping gems, keep dropping value, all of that, man. Every day until it blow. Every day. I've been doing it for over 6 years. I'm gonna keep doing it every day. You know, if you here, go check out my page, go watch my videos, go like the videos, share the videos, comment on the videos. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like anything really matters. Anything is important. You know, I'll take anything over nothing. You know what I'm saying? Some feedback, I know it's not bad. And that's like Instagram. Like when I first started going on Instagram, posting on Instagram was like maybe 2019. Around 2019, I started posting on Instagram. And, you know, when I first started posting on there, I noticed like my content wasn't bad. You know, I had good content. Maybe it wasn't like the best edited, or it wasn't it wasn't all the way how I liked it, where I knew it could get to, but I knew my content wasn't bad. And my look, you know, I had a decent look, especially for me being natural. You know, I knew I had a decent look. So, you know, I was posting, you know, the videos were decent. You know, this is in the beginning, in the start, you know, the videos were decent, but I wasn't really getting that push. You know, the algorithm wasn't really pushing me like that. You know, I'm posting, staying consistent, giving out decent workouts, but they wasn't pushing me. So then I started to pay to promote. And then once I started to pay to promote on Instagram, my page started really pushing like crazy. Like, you know, it started going up over 10,000. You know, it really just blew, you know, just started going up. You know what I'm saying? But once, you know, life hit me, financial troubles kicked in, you know, I wasn't able to promote as much anymore. And once I started promoting, you know, now I'm back to all, you know, organic promotion, or not promotion, but just the organic, you know, just trying to catch the algorithm. And man, it's been ups and downs. It definitely could get frustrating though, man, when you know, like, you've been putting in the work, you've been grinding, you've been staying down. You know, I've helped people too. I've got certified, you know, I've helped different people. You know, it definitely gets frustrating, man, when you just trying and trying and trying in this world and it feel like you ain't getting nowhere, you ain't going nowhere. That's like the worst feeling. And you know you trying, you know you showing up, you know you putting in the work, you know you showing up all the time, and you still feel like, you know, you ain't getting nowhere. It ain't a good feeling for real. It give you a lot of self-doubt, man, a lot of self-doubt, you know. And then when that happens, you know, when you believe in this, things still ain't played out, or things still ain't worked out, or things still ain't, you know, now people around you start second guessing, you know. Then you get that. So you start first, it starts with self-doubt. So first you start hitting the self-doubt phase. And then, you know, your family, your people around you, maybe your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever, you know, then they start seeing you and they start questioning, you know. Now they starting to not really see the dream or the vision exactly how you've been, you know, trying to give it to them, because things has its ups and downs. So, you know, it get tough, man, you know, and that's the reality of it, man, that people don't really talk about for real that much. Like, you know, it's hard out here for real. It's definitely hard. And I just want to be, you know, I'm going to have that story, man. I'm going to show people, because I ain't going to give up. You know, I'm going to have that story that, you know, even being from a smaller city, you know, where I'm from, Lorain, Ohio, it's about 65,000 is people from, you know, where I'm from. You know, I'm going to have that story, like, man, I never gave up. You know, it's hard to get love where I'm from. You could be from there and it's still hard to get love. You know, I get more love. I pretty much get damn near more love, you know, online, you know, other cities and countries than I do really in my own home city, my own hometown for real. But you know, that's how it be, man. You gotta blow everywhere else before the people around you start really respecting you. You know, I understand that, but it is what it is, man. I know I'm next up though, man, for sure. I'm next for sure. Really up now, up next, however you want to put it, man. It's just about reaching the right people, the right audience. And I'm gonna keep stressing and keep saying it, people that's like minded like me, that wanna level up, that's trying to grind, that's trying to make it, I'm here for the people that's trying to make it. If you trying to make it and you seeing this, man, tap that sub, man. We gonna make it together. I'm here for the people that's trying to grind, that's trying to make it, that's trying to run it up, that's trying to level up, that's trying to learn, that's trying to educate themselves. You know, I'm into reading. I'm here for people that like to read, whatever. I just entrepreneurship all around, man. That's what I'm here for. Just here to motivate, inspire, and just be that positive light, man. Be that positive light for somebody. You never know who watching, who listening. You never know who needs you. So I'm just trying to, just show up. Show up. And really, I be feeling like I want to break down. And I mean, and everybody cry. I have my days where maybe I will break down, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I still always try to stay strong, still always try to, just show up, man. And I know just somehow, someday, one day, man, this shit gonna work out, bro. For real. I tell my friends, my mom, everybody, my fiance, everybody, like, someday, somehow, man, we gonna be out of here, man. But I'm never gonna compromise myself though. Like, maybe that's gonna take me longer to get there, because I'm never gonna, you know, do anything that's out of my character, out of who I am, you know what I'm saying, to try to make it. I'm not gonna come on here and do no shot culture, um, come on here, talking crazy about anybody or, just doing anything crazy, just to get attention. I'm never gonna do that. I'm always gonna be myself, be real, just be solid, and whoever relates to that, they're gonna relate, whoever, and if it resonate with them, they're just gonna resonate with them. I don't expect everybody to like me. I don't expect everybody to understand me. I don't expect everybody to get my message or just, even care. I know people won't even care. I don't, you don't have to care. But for the ones that do, for the ones that's, grew up like I did, single mom, living with just their sister, ambitious, dad around. My dad was around. Don't get me wrong. I was around my dad. My parents wasn't together, but my dad was around. I used to go stay with him for summers, breaks, weekends, holidays, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I was definitely around my dad, but I grew up with my mom though. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know how that go, man. She just trying to, trying to provide and trying to do what she could do, keep food on the table, provide for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I come from that, man. I don't come from no silver spoon or no bins or no money or no trust funds or none of that, man. I come from shit, the gutter too, for real. I know it could be worse. Everybody could have it worse than they do, but I don't come from no money or anything like that. No mentors, no role models of success, nothing. Everything that I've taught, everything that my vibes, everything that I've visioned, everything that I've learned has been self. I've taught myself. That's why I'm on here trying to network, because I know I can only get so far by myself. Eventually I'm gonna need a good business partner, need a good accountant, need a good, credit man, need a good somebody or something. I can't do everything on my own, and I don't know everything. I don't think I know everything. I'm still learning, just like y'all. But I'm on here. That fact that I'm on here and I'm just trying to network and grow, that's what matters, man. You know. And I'm gonna keep showing up, man. People gonna come in here, they're gonna leave, they're gonna, but I'm gonna still keep showing up. And eventually it's gonna take off, man. And everybody gonna see. The world gonna wake up. They're gonna wake up. And I've met people in my lifetime that believed in me, that seen the vision, that know that my potential. I know my potential, but I've met people that knew, like, man, you a star. You should be, you know what I'm saying? You different. You think different. Like, I've met people that see the vision too. My dad, grandparents, just other people that I've met in my lifetime. It's really about just the world seeing me and hearing me and the visibility. That's what it is. So I got the drive. I got the heart. I'm lacking that visibility. I'm not being pushed out enough. Not enough people are hearing me, seeing me. Like I said, I don't need everybody to rock with me, but I know if enough people hear me and just feel my vibe, they're gonna rock with me. they're gonna lock in. But I just gotta stay down, man, and just keep pushing. Just keep pushing, man. Y'all too. You know, if you watching this, if you going through the same thing, if you feel the same way, you know, tap that sub, man. We're gonna go up together. We're gonna grind together. You know, you're gonna see me go up. You know, you're gonna see me break through this plateau if you lock it in now. Unless you just want to watch from the sidelines. But if you want to be part of the journey, you know, tap that sub, man, and you're gonna see me break through this plateau. You know, and it's really on every platform. You know, on YouTube, I've been seeing decent traction, but like still like really nothing too major. Instagram has been like completely plateaued for real, as far as just like views wise and everything, you know. So, and TikTok has been okay. You know, my lives been jumping. You know, I've been growing crazy through lives, but you know, I'm banned right now. So, even when I wasn't banned, I was still coming on here and going on TikTok. You know, at least both once a day, or both twice or whatever. You know, if I go on TikTok, then I might go on YouTube later. Or I might do 2 TikToks, 1 YouTube, or maybe, you know, I've been grinding like that for real. I just been locked in. Yeah, I just been locked in, man. Trying to just put myself out there. And I know every video that I make, every post that I make, you know, it's a seed. I'm planting seeds. And at any moment, one of those seeds could blossom. And when it blossom, we out of here. You know, once people go back, look at my track record, look at my receipts, look at my old videos, look at the videos I'm posting now, they're gonna be like, dang, you know, he one of them ones, he one of them greats, he one of them solid people, he one of them, you know, one of them ones that's trying to help his family. You know, he don't got a bad mindset. He ain't, you know, trying to be flashy and buy jewelry and this and that, which I ain't saying nothing is wrong with that, but I got plans, man. I'm trying to, before anything, man, you gotta have generational wealth set up, man. And if you ain't thinking like that, you need to definitely, you need to Google or look in the dictionary, whatever, man. Google generational wealth if you never heard of it before, because you know that should be on everybody's forefront. If it ain't already, it should be on everybody's forefront, especially if you got children. If you got children, everybody should be thinking generational wealth. Everybody. And that's what I'm on, man. Just trying to get it, trying to provide. You know, leave something for my children, man. You know, which is something I didn't have. You know, I wasn't left anything. My dad passed. I didn't, you know, and it's not even about getting anything, but there was no generational wealth in place after he passed. You know, it wasn't no life insurance policies, wasn't no trust, wasn't no wills, you know, none of that. So it's like I'm really starting this, you know, building all this up from the ground up. You know, and you get the trolls, you get the people on here that say you broke and you this and that. You know, which I don't care about that, man. Everybody's circumstances, everybody's life different. I'm mature and old enough to understand that. You know, some people, I mean, yeah, we could all work hard, grind, but you know, some people they're kept from information. You know what I'm saying? You can't knock somebody for what they don't know. So it's like, you know, we're gonna get there though, man. We're gonna get there. I've been liking the lives though. And really, even with not too many people in here, it's nobody watching right now that I know of. You know, sometimes somebody might comment and say ain't nobody watching, but you know, even with nobody in here at the moment, like I could just stay clear and just give my message direct. You know, I like shouting people out. I like talking to people, networking for sure. But right now, I could just literally just, you know, vent. And that's what I'm using this for as right now. So I'm definitely gonna give y'all the workouts. I'm gonna come on here live and work out and everything. But at the same time, I like to come on here and just be human too, you know, and talk, you know, meet people, let people know who I am and my story and my background and, you know, all of that. So people don't just think I'm a machine, just putting out content, putting out workouts, and you know, no substance to it, no meaning behind it. You know, it's a meaning behind the person that's dropping these workouts. You know, it's a purpose behind it. You know, it's not just for no reason. It's not just, you know, because I'm just trying to be cool. Like, no, I got real goals and plans and, you know, and I'm gonna achieve them, man. I'm gonna achieve them, man. I don't care what it takes. You know, as long as I'm breathing, damn, it's a beat. As long as I'm breathing, man, I'm gonna achieve my goals. You know, life been hard for me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't complaining, I ain't crying. It is what it is, man. You know, everybody gotta go through something, I guess, before it get better, but, you know, it's been hard for sure. You know, just financially, losing people, whether it's incarcerated or, you know, death. You know, it's been hard, man. You know, content plateauing, you know, believing in myself and things not working out, you know what I'm saying? Like it's been tough. You know, I've went through these different, you know, different things with, you know, in the past with not being able to see my oldest daughter and, you know, having to go back and forth with that. You know, I've been through a lot, man. I'm 27, but I'm still here, man. I'm still standing, you know, and I'm still, you know, I'm still me. And nothing gonna change that, man. Nothing. You know, all of that make me better, man. All of it make me stronger. What don't break you make you stronger, man. So, you know, if you hear, you know, I rock with you, man. You know, you catching some real good game right now, some real knowledge. You know, even if you catch this after I post it, man, and you watch this whole time, even if you skipped and you just catching this, man, I appreciate you for just even being on the video, man. Anybody at this point, you know, I know I'm gonna reach the right people, but you know, even to anybody, man, that's seeing this, man, I hope you have a great day. I don't care who you are, what race you are, what color, anything, man. I hope you're having a great day. You know, let's keep leveling up, providing for our families, man. You know, if you're going through something, just, you know, hang in there and know that you're gonna get through it. Believe in yourself, man. I believe in myself, so I'm gonna encourage y'all and push y'all to believe in yourselves too, man. Even when I'm feeling down or feeling like things ain't working out, or, you know, feeling like it ain't moving, or, you know, why is life getting so hard when I'm just trying so hard to win? Like, you know, I go through all of those feelings and emotions, man. Like, and that's real, for real, for real. Like, you know, I'm genuinely just trying to, you know, take care of my family and, you know, be a positive impact in the world. You know, I'm not one of those people that plan on blowing up and then fumbling the bag, and, you know, everybody like, man, he's stupid. He had the bread. And now look at, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I got plans. I've been planning for this moment, man, preparing myself for it. You know, so it's just really a matter of time, man. But if you here, you know, I appreciate you. It don't look like anybody here right now, but it's good though. We all good. You know, that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna keep giving it to y'all real, raw, and authentic, man. You know, y'all gonna keep seeing me talk to nobody or myself, whatever you want to call it. You know, I see videos of people saying like, "Oh, why didn't you tell me when I start streaming I'm gonna be talking to myself?" When I'm here for it, man. It's whatever, bro. It's whatever. It is what it is. You just gotta stay on it, stay locked in, and stay consistent. You know. You know, that's what it is, man. That's my message for the day. I've been on for a little over 40 minutes. That's my message, man. You know, we're gonna get it in later. You know, maybe if not later, I'm gonna come on tomorrow and we're gonna do a workout. And that's the vibes, man. So if you rocking with the Fizz movement, you know, if anything I said moved you at all, you know, if you needed to hear this, if you're going through the same thing, you know, man, smash that sub. And, you know, let's run it up together, man. 2025 is the year, bro. 2025 is the blow up year, man. And on that note, y'all be safe, man. Fizz out. Peace.